So, last night, this happened. Hi, this is Lynn from Gardening from Square One. Welcome to my garden. So I wasn't sure if we were actually going to receive snow. I knew that it was going to get cold. Temperatures were projected to drop down to 18. They actually dropped down to 11. And this morning I looked out the window and found the entire yard covered in a beautiful blanket of snow. And as I looked around from the windows, I figured, oh my gosh, this is a great time to go out, shoot some video, and look at the structure of the garden, because I have a lot of evergreens in my yard and the perennials are still there. They have not died back to the ground. I don't have a lot of herbaceous perennials. I have a lot of boxwood and like I said, I have conifers and shrubs and things like that. And so right now I can really see a lot of the structure of the garden. I can see the gaps. And right now you're looking at the west bed. There's a couple of crepe myrtles. I have evergreen shrubs. I have blue point junipers. I have Russian sage, and I have sprinter boxwoods. That's pretty much what I have there. That gap is where my dry riverbed is going to be, because we collect a lot of water from our neighboring yard and we distribute a lot of water into my neighbor's yard on the other side. This is the other crepe myrtle, and there is an Arizona cypress in the corner. Now I've planted roses and caryopteris in this space, and in the back are my conifers. I have eastern red cedars, Brody red cedars, and then just some evergreen shrubs. I also have Berkey eastern red cedars, which I really like the open growth habit of that particular conifer. But this bed where the conifers are, it's about 8 feet deep, and in front of that the beds are about 10 feet deep or so, and that's where a lot of the bare root roses that are ordered for this season will be planted. I am hoping to put in a lot of the new boxwoods. And what else? I'm not sure. I think I am going to have more rock and play in the blue salvia. This bed right here is the rock and play in the blue salvia. I have several planted in this bed with denim and lace Russian sage intermixed. And also, believe it or not, I have 4 roses over here too that have been swallowed up by the rock and play in the blue salvia. So in late February, March, I'm going to have to move things around in this bed, the front part. Now in the back, I have dwarf Burford hollies and some Japanese privet, waxleaf privets, and they are providing privacy for this space, but this is going to be reorganized, and I think I'm going to add another rose bush. Now what's in front of the salvia is lawn, and so it is Bermuda, so there will need to be some stone edging in place to keep the Bermuda away from these beautiful rock and play in the blue salvia, which, by the way, with all of this snow and low temperatures, I hope they come back. I know it's supposed to be a perennial for zones 9 through 11. I am 8B, so I'm right on the border, so I'm kind of pushing it as being a perennial. Fingers crossed. But the denim and lace Russian sage, they are very cold hardy, and so I have no concerns about them whatsoever. I also hope to put some kind of evergreen interest in the front of this planter bed. I really like alliums, and the way those tall stalks and flowers look. They also tend to go with the color scheme of my garden, which is blues, pinks, purples, lavenders. This is a crepe myrtle. It is purple flowers, and it is semi-dwarf, or yeah, semi-dwarf, I think. Anywho, so this is a view of the mont of trees looking from the south. That's the area that I had the opportunity to work on last, and the other video that I hope to post today will show the changes that I made to that area. You can see the 3 crepe myrtles, the trio. I am going to create an island bed there. To the right is the Shoal Creek Vitex that is closest to the house. My dry river bed will run completely through this lawn space, this Bermuda lawn. Smack dab in the middle is a Santa Rosa plum tree. First fruit tree like that I've ever grown. I've grown citrus, not here in Texas, and I think I need to do some more research. I want to succeed with it, so I think I need to learn more, because growing a fruit tree is going to be something that's new for me. And so moving back towards the front yard, there's not a whole lot that I'm going to do here. My beds had to be redesigned because the Bermuda had invaded the bed. So a lot of the plants had to be taken out. And what you see in that front bed to the left, they're all new plants. Along the fence line in the front is a bunch of boxwood. Those are sprinter boxwoods along the fence line. And I've been talking to my husband about putting another southern live oak in the front yard. I think there's 2. I think at an angle there could be a third, so a trio of evergreen interests for the front yard space. But I don't have a lot to do. I'm going to add more boxwood to complete the curve leading towards the front steps, and just fill in with more of the Veronicas that's in the planter bed on the left. And I think that's going to be it for the very front. Now the side, I'm still working on. And the fence line that you see almost at the top of the screen on the right, I'm going to add some type of evergreen interest along that fence line, but that will come a little later. So, like I said, I think going out during this time, especially if you have shrubs and evergreen interest, and not a lot of herbaceous perennials that have died back to the ground, it can be an excellent opportunity. Even if you do have that, if you know where they are, it's an excellent opportunity to go out and survey your garden. So if you've liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Beyond that, I hope you have an opportunity to get out in your garden, and thanks for watching.